Seen the new
bro, it was a bald motherfucker up there, bro, with no neck. None. It was ears and shoulders, bro.
Nigga. Niggas think Mr. Franklin they hit, boy. And I remember in damn 9th grade, we used to have this teacher named Mr. Keith. And we used to be like, stop, hold, check, he ain't got no neck, who? Mr. Keith, who? Mr. Keith, goddamn. Hey, look, we used to hit that bitch ass day, my nigga, goddamn.
I feel so bad for teachers.
Bro, because it's just like, now
they had to deal with y'all shit, like.
We was in that bitch lit with it.
Imagine having to get up early in the morning. You
and know that somebody gonna sing about how you ain't got no neck every day.
Ain't got no neck, who? Mr. Keith, who?
Bro.
Poor teachers.
Man, I wish I knew that song. It was a motherfucker I went to school with, none whatsoever, bro. One ears and shoulders, it was chin and chest. Like, that nigga had no neck. It would be like, you used to just get caught looking at him somehow, like, damn, bro. They really missed a whole part.
But I don't know why, but I don't like the egg, man. Hey, it's a holiday. Straight up, man. Yeah.
Oh God.
That just goes to say, good, man. Kids are cruel.
Kids are cruel as fuck.
Y'all been feeling good this year so far?
Yeah, these whole 5 minutes been kind of hard.
I know you've been feeling good out there.
Hey, yeah, it's been lit. Ain't gonna lie.
Matter of fact, fuck it, man. Oh my God, nigga. Hey, man, welcome to the motherfucking Energy Gawds podcast, man. I know what the fuck going on, man.
What it is.
We pushing P, nigga. We still pushing P, nigga, from the last episode, nigga.
Oh, last episode.
Hey, man, y'all ain't gonna believe who we got in this motherfucker. Hey, turn that motherfucker, man. Turn it down, man. Cause she don't need no introduction. But she about to get one anyway.
I think I need one.
Goddamn. Nigga. I wish I could just like, you know what I'm saying, hit that bitch so motherfucking hard, nigga. Hey, look, I'm telling you, I wish I could hit that motherfucking note, bro. Cause I be in the booth like singing and doing my thug thizzle. But if I can hit that note on y'all fuck niggas, it's over. Hey, look, we talking about just dropped the album, nigga.
Just dropped the album.
H.I.P.S. I'm gonna let her explain, you know what I'm saying, what it mean later on. But goddamn, I'm talking about the album is fire. I was just at the motherfucking album release joint.
Fire.
And like the way they transformed that motherfucking building, nigga, had me like, oh, alright. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And then like, I'm talking about like, the artists had name tags and shit. Made them feel special. That's what it's all about. You gotta make the artist feel special. But goddamn, the motherfucking show was lit, man. I'm talking about all the songs was lit.
All of them.
Did you do the whole album?
I did the whole album.
She did the whole album.
And my new single, and the single that's gonna drop after.
Yeah.
Start to finish. With an epilogue.
I'm talking about work, man. Like, I ain't seen her take no days off. You seen her take some days off?
No.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, hey, look, man. If y'all know who the fuck we talking about, man, we talking about Miss Teia Elaine, bro.
Hey.
It's lit. She on the Energy Gawds podcast. We blessed out this motherfucker. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
Word. Album doing numbers?
Album is doing crazy numbers. It be shocking me, for real. I'd be like,
hi.
What the fuck?
Album
Every
doing
day I
numbers.
be like, what the fuck?
Hold up, man. Let me plug this up real quick.
Dudes been cutting this out.
A quick commercial.
Dudes, you just left. What's up, dudes? Yeah, but cut all this out, dudes. Sometimes we're gonna be talking to dudes there at some time. Kind of like how the committee used to talk to the judges.
We chop it up with them, let them know that we need them every now and then. Okay, we lit.
What? Be smooth for please.
Yeah, we back in this hole, man. But yeah, she really been stunning, man. How did you first goddamn really get into the music game? Cause I know like I seen you at this one show. I think it was like a year or two ago.
It was a Skewers.
Yeah, it was a Skewers.
It was a Skewers. Yeah.
I think I was on that bill. I think we was on the same bill. And
I
was
think
like,
that was my first show, actually.
That was your first show?
Mm-hmm.
Like ever? Mm-hmm. Shit. Like you won't sing in like church or none of that shit before?
Mm-hmm.
You won't sing in church? That's crazy.
Religious.
So what the hell was you singing at to know you could sing?
That's a question and a half, bro.
It's a family trait. My mom sings. My dad is a singer and songwriter. My dad used to be touring back in the day. Like, he had this group called Lores. He has like these clippings of like back in the 90s. Like, I say that like my parents only like 45, 46, but
yeah.
but like really cool shit. My grandmother sings, my aunt sings. Like, my dad's side of the family is very heavily in the church. But when you have two parents that sing, it's kind of like,
shit,
and you're their first kid. So, like, I just got all that talent. Like, I just sucked it up. and so I was singing before I was talking.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's hard. Like, so what made you say fuck it? Like, you knew you can sing, but like, all right, let me ask you this: was you writing your own material and shit, or did like somebody come to you like, yo, I got a song I want you to sing type shit? Hey man, it's the Super Sauce Guy, Icy the Boss. Hey look man, I appreciate y'all watching this podcast. I really do. I fuck with all that. What I want y'all to do is, man, look, if y'all fucking with the podcast in the comments and shit, let me know who y'all want to see on the show next. I'ma tap in, man. Everybody fuck with me. I'm gonna get them on the show. We out here. Yeah, put them in the comments. I'm gonna get them on the show. And then like and subscribe, man. Yeah, the Energy Platform. I see the boss, man. Y'all know what's up, man. Yeah.
I've always been a writer, whether I knew it or not. But it was like, it went from little shit. Like, when I was little, I would just like make up songs about what I was doing.
Yeah.
Like, I would be singing about making pizza and shit like that. Like, if I was doing something, if I was riding my bike, I was making songs about riding my bike. And I always had like a journal where I would write. It started off as like poetry.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. Like, did they start out as songs, or did like maybe that they started out as like poems?
But they were just kind of like little random thoughts, and so that followed me into from like high school into college. But it still wasn't anything that I was taking serious. I was just the girl that could sing.
Yeah.
That's basically that's the title that I
used to bust that shit on them folks. Like, people used to be chilling.
Well, people used to be like,
sing on your fool ass.
Because the way my brain works, I randomly break out in song no matter what I do. I do, but I don't care.
Okay, yeah.
Just cut all that up.
That's cool, goddamn, be real with it.
Yeah. But damn, so like, what pushed
you? Rarely. That's why I don't do it on camera.
No, that's cool.
What made you say like, you know what, I'm finna do this. Like, I'm finna go out there, do these shows, make these songs.
So, what most people don't know is that Love Child is not my first EP. Actually, my first EP was called Soulflower. And I did it with Bitch Ass Has.
Which
is why you can't find it nowhere, because I took that shit fuck down.
Oh shit.
God.
That's a story.
So if you search my name,
you can keep that.
You might still find songs with me and Bitch Ass Has. Because contrary to what he likes to say, which is that he made me, he asked me to be on his motherfucking album. I didn't ask him to be on mine.
He heard you saying,
to be on his.
Let me get it straight. He heard you saying wanted on the album.
Well, so this is what happened. He heard me sing. I forgot how. I think it was. I want to say I knew him because of Ty. Because me and Ty Harris go way back to like college days. So I believe that's how I met Has, through Ty. And so he was like, you sound really good, you should start writing your own music, which I was writing music, I just not on a serious scale. It was just kind of like a hobby thing. And so I was like, okay, bet. So I had this producer, he's in New York. Never met him a day in my life. Actually, I met him from somebody that I met on like I Envy You when I was 13. To this day. Listen, me and this man met on I Envy You when we were like 13, 14 and are still friends to this day and have never met. But
y'all might educate me right fast.
It's okay. I Envy You.
It's the metaverse.
It's basically metaverse.
Something like 2000, like
Black Planet or some shit.
No, like you had avatars. Like you would make avatars. You could buy clothes. Like you literally had like a virtual.
So y'all was Black Mirror before Black Mirror.
That shit was
that shit was lit though. But yeah, I met David there. We grew up, got older. David met Clarence. Clarence is the person that produced Letter. So literally, I came in touch with a producer who did letter from somebody that I met on IMV when I was 13.
Metaverse.
That shit's crazy.
Early nigga.
But yeah, so he had given me a whole slew of beats. Mm-hmm. So I had my own beats already. Literally all Has had to do was help me record the shit and engineer it. That's literally it. But so yeah, for some reason he believes that engineering my music made my sound, but he didn't produce a damn thing on the album.
Yeah, that's not how it
Needless
works,
to say, I didn't know what my sound was either at that point in time. So the music was just subpar. Like, I sound good, but I ain't really talking about nothing. Mm-hmm. So it just wasn't something I was proud of, and it was poorly engineered.
Niggas have been there before. Especially starting out. Niggas have been, it sound good as hell, but what in the fuck? Like,
yeah, like, this shit, so I completely wiped it. When I was done with him, I was like, this shit gotta go too.
I feel you. So that was your first joint.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And I didn't touch it for like a couple of years.
What? Like, how many years ago was that?
That was like, I want to say 2017. Yeah.
And now you out here stunning and winning awards and shit. Goddamn. That's how ironic is that? Like, yo, you dropped the album and then you won the what is it? The best local artist,
the WRL Winner's Choice.
Like, damn, like.
The day after I dropped the album, something told me.
Phones. I feel like somebody had that shit playing. Like, yo, this shit. It's like, okay, she about to drop, then boom.
We didn't even know. So like,
somebody had to.
Right,
I'm very big
like,
on signs and shit.
Might as well drop it.
Well, no, how it happened?
So I'm big on signs and shit. So I didn't even know how the nominations work. I just sent out links. And I was like, hey, what? Can you vote for me? And people did that shit. And then they was sending it to other people. And so it just turned into this whole big thing, which I was like, well, like, y'all really fuck with me because niggas don't like clicking on links.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, we lazy. Like,
free,
so for people to,
like,
right. But people be like, damn. And then I gotta search your name, and then I gotta type your name, like, because I was a write-in. I was not an original nominee, which makes that 10 times better. Yeah. Which means that they had a nominee list. And my writing surpassed the shit that people had nominees.
You know what that shit got me thinking about? Picture election day. And it'd be a name nobody even thought of because niggas done wrote that shit in. Like,
that's kind of how it happened. Like, I erased the motherfuckers off the board and I was just like, wow. Like
what the fuck?
Actually, I was at work. I didn't even know. I was at work. And Juice Lord called me. Oh, what the fuck is this thing? So I picked up at work because I'm like, why the fuck is Juice Lord calling me? Like,
hey, yo, B, you fucking want yo?
I was like, yo, you okay? I'm at work. He was like, oh, my bad. True. Then he texted me. He was like, man, I was calling you because you got it. And I was like, what? So now I'm screaming at work. And I'm the only black person in the office, so they looking at me like, the nigga's gone crazy.
Not the nigga's gone
the
crazy.
Nigga's gone crazy. We knew it was coming.
Niggers.
Damn it, Rachel, I told you.
I told you.
Niggers.
She's lost her marbles.
I can only imagine, yo, because, like, damn, I love winning shit. And, like, just to win that shit after you drop your album. Like, first, after you drop your album, it's instant, like, because, like, it's so much shit leading up to it.
Man, for me, it's the opposite. I'd be like, damn, I got a lot of work to do.
that too, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna get no motherfucking sleep.
And that's exactly how you need to be.
What's up, guys? It's me, Teia Elaine. Big shout out to the Energy Podcast. Make sure you go and like and subscribe. It's a really dope platform, and you guys need to be a part of the wave. So make sure you hit those buttons. Okay, bye.
I want to say it was like maybe like a month or so ago, not even a month ago, and it was giving us the time and the date of the award ceremony, and I was like, that's the day after my album release. Mm-hmm. I was like, you trying to tell me something? Because I'm very big on signs, I'm big on angel numbers, all that shit. So I was like, ooh, that's like back to back. Like, something tells me, but I was like, But nah.
Yeah.
Couldn't be. That's why I was screaming like crazy in that damn video, because I was flabbergasted. I was prepared. I was laying in bed and I was like eating some fucking baked lays and hell of a good dip, because that shit combined is amazing. Try it. The sour cream and onion ones.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that shit slap. So I was in bed being a fat ass, and like I just wasn't expecting to see my name come across that screen. That shit caught me totally off guard. Then my phone started freaking out because my mom was calling, Deuce was calling, India was calling at the same time.
I thought I was tripping. I was at the gym and like I looked up and I damn seen the nominees and shit. I'm like, well, I bet it ain't gonna be nobody I know. You know what I'm saying? If it is, it's probably like Juice or some shit. I looked. And I was like, hold up, did I see somebody? And then that shit went away. I was like,
yeah, that shit was fast as fuck. They went from like points where they were like saying all the nominees and then the winner. Yeah. And they got to the end and they was just like, music artist Teia Elaine, next bitch.
Yeah, like that shit went quick as fuck.
That shit flew fast.
See how they try to do motherfuckers, bro? That's crazy.
It's like,
but it was like businesses and shit that they was doing that shit too. Like I think because they started late. Mm-hmm. So they were having technical difficulties. The show was supposed to start at 7. It didn't really start till like 7:25. Then they had these preset like videos and stuff from like the Women of the Year, and I think that set them back. So that there was ones they had to like fly past.
You going for the Carolina Music Awards this year?
Yeah, I'm going for the Carolina Music Awards. Like, I'm coming for all that shit. I want all my flowers.
Man,
I'm gonna try to get them at least. I'm gonna try to get them at least.
You gotta go for it.
It ain't gonna be because I didn't try.
At the end of the day, yo, out here in this game, and like that's why like the group of friends that we got, like we all go so hard and we all like challenge each other, like without even saying that shit. Like, okay, that motherfucker that dropped, I gotta drop so I can be within the ranks, nigga. I can't be the only nigga who ain't got no shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, bro, it's like. It's cool as hell to have all of y'all as friends and you know what I'm saying, like be able to have everybody on the podcast, be able to tell y'all a story and shit. But that's what we do it for, because ain't nobody doing this shit for us. And if they do it for us, they charging us like $100. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
say something about telling stories.
Yeah. Oh my God, story time.
Story time.
Tell us a story.
About what?
Whatever you want to. You sang. No, you sang. So goddamn, I'm just saying. Tell us a story. Goddamn. Yeah. Let us know something, man, because the guys want to know something.
What y'all want to know? A recent story? Y'all want to know my craziest story, just in life in general?
I don't give a damn. Tell us a story that damn
stick out the most.
Yeah.
That stick out the most.
Tell us a story that's gonna be cool, dude. Like, okay, all right. Or a story that's oh shit, yeah.
Okay, bet. All right. So we going back to when I was in college. Yeah, we're going
way back.
So I went to an all women's institution.
All right.
So there were these things called boy hours.
Mm-hmm.
So we could have men on campus up until I believe midnight until 2. Mm-hmm. But they had to be in what were called our parlors. So it was like a community space within the resident halls where you could have men.
Like a little common area.
A common area downstairs.
Like a conjugal visit.
No, it wasn't that private. Everybody was with their booze in there. So
all conjugal visits ain't like that. Like some conjugal visits is just like for like niggas who in prison and goddamn just be able to like touch and shit. Like they be able to sit at the table without the glass and shit.
No, it wasn't like that. I mean, it basically the parlors looked like a living room, and a dining room, because there was like a table with chairs, and then there was like the couch and the TV. So you could have men there, but all men had to be off campus by 2 a.m. Campus security would do a sweep like around the campus, make sure everybody's out. After like I believe like 10, you had to start giving your IDs. So they would know who was on campus. Yeah. So if you tried to go past 2 a.m., they was coming to look for you. They had your ID. So they're looking for you. So, which means to say that we couldn't have men in the dorms except for, I believe, Friday through Sunday, because they wanted to make sure that nobody's studies were being interrupted and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And even that was only for a specific
no niggas
time.
during the week.
Basically, just no niggas. Except for very, very small, short periods of time. So... But you could go off campus all you wanted to. You just couldn't have them in there. So I had this roommate. She was one of my friends at the time. And we had this idea. We both had guys that we were talking to or whatever. So we were like, we're bored. We're like, we should just invite them over for the weekend. We got a bunch of snacks and shit. Well, I got a bunch of snacks and shit because I was the one that had.
I'm not saying we. No, man, we didn't have shit.
We didn't have snacks.
I went out and bought the snacks.
I had the Hot Pockets.
It's my fucking Hot Pockets, bitch.
Don't get it.
They belong to me. But so yeah, so I went out and got some food or whatever, and we had to sneak the guys on campus. I don't believe it was that hard at the time because I think we snuck them in while there was board hours, so we didn't really have to sneak them in. But they couldn't leave, so they basically stayed the weekend, but they couldn't really leave the room.
Niggas was stuck.
Stuck like Chuck. Do you hear me? Stuck.
I already got them gold, bro.
They all ready to go. They all ready to go.
Bro, imagine all the friendships that's been forwards from that. What's good, bro? Devin, goddamn. Yeah. Tariq, bro.
I'm Carl, nigga.
You
in here too, right? I couldn't leave.
You got to charge them up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's my word.
Anyways, so this particular day, my dumbass roommate was like, I got a bright idea. And I'm like, what's that, bitch? I want to smoke, but like we can't get the guys to go outside, so we should just smoke in here. I was like, are you dumb? We can't do that. Like,
but let's do it, nigga.
Nah, like I really was like, no, that's some dumbass shit. That's the dumbest shit you ever said to me. And we got niggas in here, like, fuck is wrong with you? But she was like, she's one of those people, she gonna do whatever the fuck she wanna do, so it's like either you just sink or swim.
I'm telling you, nigga.
She's not really asking. She's saying that she's going to smoke in here.
It's like I can see smoking, and then I can also see having motherfuckers in there. But you can't have them at the same time, like. So I'm like, too many laws being.
I'm like, this bitch gonna do whatever the fuck she wanna do anyway. So I'm like sitting there trying to stuff the fucking door, thinking of anything that I can to make sure that this smell don't come out. So at this point, I'm like, well,
use
fuck
a towel, right? Like,
yeah, I did.
Wet towel, dry towel.
I don't remember the details of
it. It was not wet. Mind
you, I didn't really do shit in college. Like, I barely smoked. It was like very, very random, sporadic ass shit. I barely even drank. I didn't even drink until I was damn near 21. Like, literally a couple months before I turned 21.
Your tolerance probably up to your pinky toe. Like
I didn't do shit, and even when I drank, I didn't drink anything. I was drinking Mike Hard lemonade. Like, I wasn't really a drinker. I know, like, that's
what the hell happened at the damn shit?
I'm sorry. I'm getting off topic.
No, I want to know that. Y'all smoked this shit? What happened?
So I'm like, well, fuck it, I'm stuck. She gonna smoke anyway. I might as well have some fucking fun, cause the bitch gonna do whatever the fuck she gonna do. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'ma just smoke with it. Like, we in here. Like, I might as well. If I'm gonna get in trouble, I might as well get in trouble and feel like I had a reason to get in trouble.
That's like one of them shits you holler out YOLO right before you do.
Basically, that's basically what happened. So we smoking or whatever. I get hungry, so I go to my little stash of shit that I bought, and I'm like, I grab some macaroni. I'm like. There's another parlor directly across from my room. So I walk outside. I turn to my right. There's a group of white bitches huddled. When you see a group of white bitches huddled on the huddled on your hall,
mini Karen,
and you know you smoking on your hall, and they're just like, do you know where? I was like,
mini Karen.
But I can't even hold you though. As a professional dorm room smoker, you fucked up when you left.
Nobody told me the rules.
You fucked up when you left.
I never been here before.
You probably opened the door. What'd you say?
Nah, they were already huddled. It was a wrap. If they were huddled, that meant they called campus security.
So you know
it was a wrap. Anyway,
the towel was dry.
Yep.
The towel was dry.
So,
which means you might not have had a towel.
So I had to play it cool. I'm like, fuck. I know I'm probably the only black person in this hall. Fuck. So I'm like, all right, just walk across, make your macaroni, bitch. Like, You gotta stay committed now. So I made my macaroni. That was the longest fucking 3 minutes of my life. You hear me? I run across the room. I was like, bitch, we got a problem. White bitches are
Hold on.
I was like, white bitches are huddle. White bitches are huddle.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't even eat the macaroni. I was so fucking scared.
So why did we sit there for 4 minutes? Like,
because if I had just turned back around, how suspicious is that? Yeah. I can't walk out, look at them, turn around,
suspicious and got away is good. Like you can't.
Nah, I had to play it cool. They would have sniffed me out.
You'd have walked there
faster.
4 minutes ago.
So I'm like, bitch is bad. Bitch is bad.
Did y'all have more weed?
I think there was like a tiny bit left. So this is how it played out.
Toss that. We out.
Wait. This is how it played out.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Micah at the real Micah Evans. And right now, you are in tune with the Energy Podcast. And can y'all do me a favor for me, please? Can y'all like and subscribe? Come on now. Y'all better tap in this episode, man. It's gonna be crazy for real.
She didn't want to toss it. Wait. Hold on. Before y'all judge. This shit was all smooth as fuck. Alright. So I was like, we gotta think quick, bitch, because they're gonna tear this fucking one up. Because they can't do anything about a smell. They can only do something if they found it.
What
they can smell it.
Niggas?
No, hold up, wait. We
gotta go in chronological order because right now they don't know there's niggas in the room.
Wait.
But somebody on this hall is smoking weed. You gotta think about the shit that's like most important right now. Fuck the niggas. There's drugs in my room. Hold on. And I'm too high to fucking think about multiple shit. I have to go in order. So I'm like, alright, her stubborn ass don't want to get rid of what she got. So we put it in a box. We pushed it. Cause they're gonna open drawers and shit. They're gonna lift our bed up and shit. But they're not gonna move furniture around. So we took it, we put it in a thin paper bag. We put the shit behind our desk and pushed the desk up against the wall. Cause they gonna pull the dressers out.
You fucked up.
No, I didn't fuck up. That was what saved me.
I'm pretty sure it saved me, but it was just like, bro, only because they didn't give a damn. Because
no.
Y'all didn't still no smell.
Wait for the rest of the story.
Okay.
So we was like, all right, bet. So she started spraying Febreze. I think there was a little bit of a blunt left. So she flushed that shit. And we got rid of any fucking paraphernalia that we could find.
Damn.
We got rid of that shit. We hear knocks on the door. Boom, 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 boom. I'm like, fuck, the niggas are still in here. Now, our sweet mates, because at this point we talking, we like, okay, we gotta do this, and the niggas is quiet. They like, oh fuck. So they just no. Our sweet mates were gone, which is why we were able to get away with having niggas in the room. But our sweet mates were also our friends, so they wouldn't have said shit anyways. But it went off smoother. So everybody's beds, we typically raised our beds so that we could use the under the bed for storage. We could use put our trunks and shit without having to take up closet space or just have it in the room or whatever. So 90% of everybody's beds were kind of raised. Now the degree of how high they were raised depending on what kind of shit you had. So boom, they usually don't check your sweet mate's room because they're kind of like a separate entity. So we hid the niggas in the sweet mate's room under the bed because everything.
I smuggling niggas.
Listen. So they were sitting in there like fucking 20 years a slave or some shit. I'm thinking if I'm in this
dark room,
you can breathe. I'm good, bro.
You getting dust on your good shirt, bro. Yo, good shirt, bro. You getting dust on your good shirt.
So they hiding. The motherfuckers hiding. But it was a tall bed and there was some kind of short niggas, so it was okay.
That's the ass, bro. That's some shit.
And so we closed the door to the sweet baby. Y'all ain't even get to the good part of the story yet.
Go ahead.
So we closed the door. We thinking we good on the niggas. The niggas is good. They ain't saying shit. They not gonna go in there. We good. Campus security is banging on the door. We open the door and we're like, oh, what's going on? They were like, we got some complaints of weed smell and it smells like marijuana in here. And we're like, does it?
Complaints?
Weed don't bother me.
I was like, does it? I don't smell it. We're smell anything. It really does. So they're like, man, we need to check your room or whatever.
Right.
So they going through shit. They getting pissed off because they can't find a damn thing, and they can't do shit unless they find something. So at this point, they going through our drawers, underwear, shit, our desk drawers, the bed. So now we gotta get them the fuck out of here. So we start acting over the top, cooperative. We like making them uncomfortable because it was men security officers. We were like, do you need to search us? Like, so now we like, we can show you under our shirt, everything, whatever you want. Like, the shit worked because they started getting flustered. They're like, no. We don't need you to do that. We don't need you to do that. But they're also pissed the fuck off that they can't find anything. So now they're on a warpath, which they would have never gone. They went to the bathroom. They heard us flush, but they still didn't find the weed. So they going through the bathroom. They put on gloves, went through the trash can, everything. Can't find shit. They mad. So they go in our suite mate's room and lift up the damn. I don't know why that was their first instinct, but they lift up the fucking cover on the bed and found the niggas. So now,
y'all put the niggas on them. Y'all put the niggas in your suite mates and they found the niggas?
Yes, they were pissed because they couldn't find. They clearly smelled weed in our room, in our bathroom, but they couldn't find it. So they were like, they went on a warpath. They was mad. I ain't never seen campus security so mad in their life because they knew they couldn't do shit. They was like, we're gonna find something up in this motherfucker today.
I can hear this story from the nigga side of the story. It's just like, bro, nigga. First
so they find the niggas.
We was hiding that ass.
We walk in the room, the niggas still ain't moved. They caught though. They caught, and they still under the bed like this.
Hey, look, imagine if that shit was like a damn reality TV show. You know what I'm saying? This shit going on, like this shit right here going on with nigga Chad pop up. Hey yo, look, I'm Chad, man. I'm in the motherfucking chest, bro. This nigga pooed it. You know what I'm saying? I'm nigga, what the fuck wrong with you, nigga? I'm arguing with this nigga, and they pull the shit up. We caught. You know what I'm saying? Whole time they ain't even get to eat my motherfucking hot pocket, nigga.
So, niggas under the bed frozen. They still sitting there like this. Campus security is like, come up from under the bed, dog. And they still sitting there like this, like. So they find the niggas. Now they're like, okay, so explain this. We looked at each other, and on the fly, she started it. She was like, and she was like, oh, I know now. I know where you were possibly smoking the weed from. So that it was around the time we had just moved back into the dorms. So she was like, she started off the story. She was like, so these are our friends, they're brothers. They came to help us move. Granted, full disclosure, we were all smoking in the car they can't. Meredith is a safe space though.
Yeah.
They can't find weed on you, but if something were to happen to me outside of campus and I come on the campus, it's safe haven.
Oh shit. Okay.
It's private. It's private property. So as long as I can make it to campus, I'm pretty much good. So that wasn't a problem. Saying that wasn't a problem. They just couldn't find it on my person. I couldn't be doing it on the campus or whatever. So we were like, full disclosure, we were smoking before until the boxes that we brought up, it probably lingered. There was clothes in it, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. You probably smelled it on us. We didn't even think about the fact that was a possibility or whatever. So they're still looking at us like, okay, bitch, get to where the niggas are here. So then I had to jump in, and I was like, so they helped us out. They helped us move these boxes or whatever. We went to go take them back home. I don't really know the story between them and their parents, but essentially their parents kicked them out. So they were with us. We didn't really know what to do. We didn't have anybody to call. Our RA wasn't around for us to talk to figure out how we were supposed to do this. But these are our friends. They've been our friends for years. So we couldn't just leave them out on the street because that tug on their heartstrings or whatever. Because they'd be like, oh, you were trying to be good people, blah, blah, blah. So we told them that they could spend the night and then figure out what they were going to do in the morning.
Did y'all get in trouble for this shit?
as hell. Hey yo. Welcome to the Energy Podcast. I'm Juice Lord. This episode is gonna be lit. Maybe because I'm in it. Maybe because it's the Energy Podcast and all of them is lit. I leave that up for you to decide. But what I won't leave up to you is that you gonna like and subscribe to this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Nope, not for that. Because they were like, you should have just talked to your RA. We could have figured out somewhere for them to go. You should have brought them to security. We would have figured out, a game plan. You should have let somebody know, yada, yada, yada. So essentially, and then they still didn't find the weed. So they couldn't do a damn thing. They did send us to honor council. So I had to write a paragraph about why it's important to talk to your RA and bullshit. Blah, blah, blah.
Did y'all smoke again?
In our room, hell no, because I would choke that bitch. If she ever tried
Put
that
this shit
shit
out.
again.
Wait.
I got a mama. And my mama was scary. I was like, yo, bitch, don't you ever put me in no compromising ass position like that again.
Hey, look, man, that shit crazy.
So yeah, I ended up smuggling niggas and weed. And still went to school.
Moral of the story, niggas. Don't be hiding with no niggas. Booty to booty, my nigga. Straight up.
Nigga, ass to ass.
Yeah,
Got caught anyway,
Choose
bro.
better friends.
Didn't even get to finish his hot pot.
Cause choose smarter friends.
Speaking of
Cause
friends,
my friends were dumb as fuck.
Speaking of friends, how is it goddamn fucking with 4 phones, man? Cause like y'all be wilding all the time. It just seem like y'all just be fucking wilding.
Man.
Your fucking profile, like say like y'all be wilding on some shit, and like you post like a funny ass profile picture. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is that?
Yo, being in 4 phones is lit. It's like one big funny ass family. In fact, we so damn goofy. We had to create a separate group chat to goof in because we have a business. We call it a suit and tie chat. That's where we talk about business. Mm-hmm. And then we have our jokes chat where we can just be us or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And so niggas will forget that we have that one and they'll post something in the suit and tie chat and they'll be like, oops, wrong chat.
Hey, look, nigga, not here, nigga. This shit funny as fuck.
But then they'll delete it and then they'll post it in the group chat, the jokes group chat. So we're honestly just, I don't know how they found a bunch of fucking clowns. But everybody is a fucking clown.
How often do y'all lock in? Like y'all should. What? Let me let you answer the question first. How often do y'all lock in together and shit? Like when you record together, or do y'all do that?
Quite frankly, everybody's kind of been in their own zone as far as like recording goes. Deuce is my music partner, so that's a given. But everybody's just kind of been like focused on their own shit. So like the music shit has been kind of separate. For the most part, there's some collabs here and there, but we've all just been like...
Y'all ain't thought about like doing like no 4 phones project? I'm pretty sure y'all have. Have y'all thought about doing a 4 phones project?
Yeah, I mean,
Would it be more like mixed songs, like y'all send me a song, y'all want it type shit instead of like working together?
I don't know if that is something that's in the works. Honestly, everybody's just trying to figure out what their brand is, figure out, kind of hone in before we can really like conjoin sounds. Everybody has to have a cohesive sound of their own. So everybody's kind of been focused on establishing ourselves. So then we can be like, we can take a step back and be like, all right, now we can kind of mix.
I fuck with that girl, but don't be scared. Hey, look, I feel like y'all should still link up. You know what I'm saying? Cause like,
well, me and Rome have something, and I think Rome, Ari, and Stitch might have something. I know that there's stuff in the works. It's just kind of been real sporadic. It's not really a
I just be saying that. Like, I be like, yo, y'all finna go fucking crazy. Like, as soon as I seen the lineup, I'm like, okay. It's like there's so many different styles and shit. So like me,
and then we got none up there now. Like
none 4 phones. Get the fuck out of here, hey man! Shout out 4 phones, man. I ain't even know this shit. This news to me.
There's a 5th phone.
Yeah, that's hard right there.
Yeah, she's the EDM DJ now, and she also covers the punk rock category.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So we're well rounded. We literally have almost everything now.
4 phones, entertainment, give a fuck by the nigga. Hey, no, that's what's up though, man. I'm glad to see that shit, cause like we need support systems out here, especially like artists who really taking the step, you know what I'm saying, to be like, you know what, this what the fuck I want to do type shit. And to have that support system, that's very important, because then you can be like, alright, this what the fuck I want to do, and ain't nobody fucking with you, and then you go home, like, you know what I'm saying, you at home like, man, fuck this shit, man. Don't nobody give a fuck, I don't give a fuck neither. That nigga go clock in, and now he working a job, you know what I'm saying, instead of like chasing his dream, which I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with working a job, but if you got a dream, then that should be first. And like, I don't give a fuck if you are working 7 days, nigga, that's part-time. Like, your dream is full-time, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's good to have a support
push each other.
Yeah.
Because we'll see somebody going crazy, and now we all like, oh fuck, now we gotta bring our energy up, and vice versa. Like, we just kind of feed off each other, and that's been really dope to have. Like,
yeah. Hey, you did your thing on Artists Roulette too. Hey, I want to judge. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna throw that out there. I want no fucking judge, Richie. You want no judge?
Nah, listen.
Hey, you want no judge?
My brother ate that shit up. He ate that shit for dinner.
I got a picture.
As soon as that motherfucker came up with the white boots, I was like, it's over for all of us.
I got a picture of the boots by itself, man.
I told him that.
I ain't even
those fucking boots are like Pootie Tang belt. Anytime you throw them fucking boots, bro, it's over for your ass. He came for blood. If you throw on the boots, just sit down. It's not your day.
It's crazy, yo, because like Artists Roulette, that was one of the funnest shows and shit. And then like I remember when we was putting it together, and then cousin Luther and Richie was in the group message. They was like, yo, I want to get a winner $500. I'm like, look, y'all can do this shit, nigga, because I know to pay for the venue and all this other shit. So like, if y'all want to give away some bread, that's on y'all. That's all. Funny as hell, bro. I want to give away some bread.
Every other week, hey, bro, y'all got it, right?
Hey, look, I was asking them so many times.
Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You got the shit. What shit, bro? Nigga, the 500. Yes, bro, we got it, bro.
I was trying to ask them so like, yo, y'all got that?
I just want to make sure y'all got the good, because I don't.
Like,
I ain't bring it.
Before I put it on the flyer, I'm like, yo, y'all got that, right? Like, what y'all up? The 500. Yeah. All right, but I had to wait for both of them to say it. All right, cool.
Nah, both.
But one nigga be on one page like, hey, man, I don't get paid today. Man, I think, oh, fuck.
No, fuck. It's not how we do things at the Energy platform. No,
man, that was a beautiful show though, man. I ain't gonna cap.
All right. Speaking of shows, you had opened up was it Chris Hetman show recently?
Yeah, back in July.
How was that? Like, walk us through that. Like, what did that feel like?
So, honestly, it was my first time getting a taste of how right and left shit can go. So originally, like,
right and left?
Yeah. So I remember originally, we were told they had dressing rooms or whatever. Got to the venue, booked my makeup artist, had my makeup artist meet me at the venue with my clothes. Literally, I had a lot of times, because of the type of work that I was doing, I was in property management. So all of these times that you saw me at shows, probably up until the end of July, I was literally working all day, going straight from work. I would have to pack a bag to work. I was doing my makeup in the back office and changing clothes, and then going straight to whatever venue I was going to. So I had grabbed all of my stuff. I had just gotten off work, and I had to meet the makeup artist at the venue. So I get to the venue, and I'm like, okay, she's got all her stuff with me. With her, I got all my stuff with me. I'm like, all right. I'm talking to security. I'm like, where's the dressing room? And they were like, what are you talking about? So apparently you have to rent those, and she had only rented out one of them or whatever. So they did not have a dressing room. So at the time, I lived all the way in Durham. She lived like all the way by this is at the Ritz. So I'm like 20 plus minutes away. She lived by Triangle, so she's close, but I'm like, how the fuck am I going to be able to do all of this, make sound check, you got to do my makeup, I still got to get dressed. So she literally was like, fuck it. And so she pulls out all of her shit in the middle of the fucking Ritz, pulls out a chair and everything and starts doing my makeup in the middle of the fucking Reds.
Yeah.
Then she goes and tracks down.
Right.
She tracks down the promoter and she was like, I need you to find me somewhere for my client to be, so that we can finish her makeup. So literally got this man to find us a room so that I could get my makeup done and hair and stuff. So that shit was.
You pulled out that motherfucking.
Nah, I was over there freaking the fuck out. I was freaking out because I never I'm such a well organized person and I'm a planner. So I had all my ducks in a row and shit just was not lining up, and it was blowing the fuck out of me because I'm a perfectionist and shit usually be lining up because I make it line up. Yeah. So I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? Like I didn't see a clear path, and she was just like, nah, fuck that, I got you. So that part was really, really unnerving, and also I didn't know what crowd to expect, how large of a crowd to expect. And also, it's fucking Chris Evans show. I ain't never been anywhere near a celebrity, or open for one. So I'm like freaking the fuck out. But what was really dope was that I don't know if they had checked out the artist or whatever beforehand, but her manager was like trying to hear me specifically. It was like, when are you going on? I want to hear you or whatever. And so I was like, this shit caught me off guard, which made me even more scared. But he ended up hearing me at sound check, and then like being in the audience too. Like that shit was really, really lit. And for the first time, I actually enjoyed being on stage. I had been terrified. Like, number one, I'm already awkward as a person, and then performing my music, I can do karaoke all day. You would think that shit transfers. It does not transfer. When you're doing your own shit versus when you're doing somebody else's shit, it's a different level of discomfort. And up until that point, I did not have fun. It was work. I was like, I gotta do this. Like in my head, I was plan all of the shit that I'm gonna do, and I ended up just standing there because I'm terrified. That was the first time where I had fun, and it showed. Like I fucking killed that stage. I destroyed that stage. To the point where people were trying to take pictures with me when I got off stage. Like
that's how you know you did your job.
That shit was crazy, but I had fun. And then that's when I realized, and Sisha told me that too after the energy show. He was like, I could tell you were working. He was like, you gotta have fun. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. But this time, before I went on stage, I had like a pep talk. I kind of like got away from everybody. I kind of hid for a second, and I was just like, dude, you are near a celebrity. You're opening for a celebrity. Her people are right there. Like, you gotta do something different. Like, worst case scenario, you gotta at least have fun. So, like, I had that pep talk to myself. I got on and I was like, I had no nerves at all. Like, that shit was just.
As long as you have fun, like, man.
Those are the best performances.
Every time.
Real.
That's why, like, every time I had to make it a point. I used to go on stage and I used to say shit like, yo, I don't give a fuck if niggas don't fuck, like on some hip hop shit. I don't give a fuck if niggas don't like me and shit like that. It's like, bro, that shit's trash.
Cause you do.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I came on stage with that.
You do.
Yeah.
You give a whole lot of fucks.
Enough folks to get up there.
That shit give me writer's block, nigga, for months. Like, fuck these niggas. All right, now they think I'm hot again, but fuck, now I gotta stay hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit, it's mental. There's a lot of mental to this shit.
Real.
Having fun, like.
Hold up, wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, shit. Beef.
Having fun changes everything, I swear.
Yeah.
So that was the first time I actually had fun. And so I was chasing that. I've been chasing that, like, ever since, or like challenging myself to just really have.
You gotta create it, yo. Like, that's why I made the energy, because like I noticed it'll be shows, right? And if I'm not there, I'd be like, bro, there's no way y'all having enough fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way in fuck.
Everybody focus.
Yeah. So I go in that bitch, I'm instantly like breaking the ice, nigga. Oh my god, nigga, let's turn up, let's act the fucking fool. You know what I'm saying? We finna have a good performance, nigga, because we finna. If you're a good artist, you know already practice, nigga. You already went to practice, put up 100, you know what I'm saying, 100 shots. Right. So now it's the game, nigga. So now I'm like, wait till your turn, nigga, get the game. You know what I'm saying? The ball hard. It ain't it ain't as hard as niggas make it, man. It's only hard when niggas don't work hard on their craft.
Exactly.
And that be the, and you can tell too. You can always tell the niggas who been lazy, who the niggas who ain't goddamn done this shit forever. It shows. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like sports. You can always tell who's not working out in the off season, bro. It show every game, bro. Every game that next season, bro. You can tell who not as productive.
I'm chasing. Every time I get on that stage, I'm better. I am better than the last time I stepped on that stage.
Now let me ask you this. All right, say like you had a chance, like say like you had the industry ticket behind you, and you had a chance to drop an album with the unlimited budget. Give me 5 features that you would have on that album. Oh my god! Nigga, like and subscribe, nigga. What the fuck wrong with y'all niggas?
Teia. She's a UK artist. If anybody doesn't know her,
Oh, yeah.
That's unfortunate because she's fucking fire.
Very.
I would say Doja Cat, because anybody that knows me knows that I love me some fucking Doja Cat. I love Doja Cat so much. So yeah, Doja. So that's 2. I got 3 more. I would say my next artist would be. This is difficult.
It's tough, but I always want to put artists in the state of mind of dream, you know, because it's gonna be a chance where you gonna have this moment. Who you want on your album?
My brain is like overloaded. So it's the same thing as when somebody says like, "What's your favorite song?" Mm-hmm. I know so many that like I gotta physically see. So I'm going to my little playlist here.
You might as well go and get that one ready too, because I got a crazy question I'm gonna ask you right after this one.
I would have to say my next feature is going to have to be Giveon.
Okay.
And then I would say damn. This is really, really hard, y'all.
It's tough. But make it fun though. Don't overthink it too much though. But damn, make it fun though. It's your first industry album. You know what I'm saying? Signed to whoever. Ooh, that's a good one.
What did I say?
That's 5 right there.
Doja Cat, Giveon, her. I got 1 more.
Oh damn. Wait, I thought you said somebody else. I might be tripping. I'm high.
Nah, I think.
You got another Rilla?
So last one, I was
about to like, right. Give me some of that shake that you was gonna put in the wood, because I ended up having enough of the wood, but yeah, what you was gonna contribute to the wood though right there.
Damn. Fudge. Rico Nasty.
Rico Nasty. I ain't heard this music. I got one of this nigga's shirts though, right?
Her.
Yeah.
It's a girl.
Bro, and the only reason I know that, the only reason I know that because of Twitter, bro.
And her, so you want her and Rico Nasty?
No, bro. Her and Rico Nasty, but Rico Nasty is also a female.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Oh, so you saying Rico Nasty? Oh, okay, I get what y'all saying. So it's a girl.
Mm-hmm.
So I got one of her shirts.
Yeah.
And motherfucker was like, "Yo, you fuck with?" I'm like, "Yeah." But the whole time lying like here, I ain't never heard. I'm cat.
I was like, ain't no way he heard of Rico. He think it's the man. But like Rico, just because I know like all the other albums are gonna be like real serious albums, but the Doja Cat album, the Doja Cat song, and Rico Nasty are gonna be like fun, but on my level of fun. Like Rico reminds me of like she's like grunge, but also hip hop, but like I don't know, like literally what I dress like is like Rico.
That's what's up.
Maybe
so like the alternative,
it kind of remind me of like how Angel Hayes was back in the day.
I gotta tap in, man. Only reason, hey, look, artists,
like,
man.
Fun as fuck.
The only reason why I haven't heard some of these artists is because I'm working on my album.
Retweet.
But as soon as I get done, I'm tapping in, man, because I ain't one of them hating ass niggas.
Nah,
Y'all
bro,
seen how
bro.
I was when I had this
bro,
nigga Deuce over here. I know this nigga shit.
I'm under a rock too, bro.
I be on that shit, bro. I just working on my shit. That's
I'm
all.
under a rock too, bro. I feel that, bro.
Yeah, that's all. But look, let me ask you this shit since we on the rocks, right? We on the island. We're gonna go around our room with this one right here. We on the island, right? You find the radio. No, you find the iPod.
Mm-hmm.
It just so happens to have 3 songs
Just three.
that you need to live by. Like if no more music existed on this world, the 3 songs in this iPod gonna get you through. So you on the island, you got 3 songs on this iPod. What you gonna choose?
But I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna start with, bro. The Fray. Never say never. Goddamn. Shit.
That's a good one.
It is.
If a matter of fact, if y'all don't want to do it like that, so with niggas don't be on the spot too long.
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
And go around.
It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, I like to give one and then go.
Do one,
on.
go
Oh
around.
yeah.
All right. So I do. I see you going through your phone.
Oh, no,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Fall In by Esperanza Spalding.
Okay. Then I thought I had mine. I mean, y'all going balls deep. I'm gonna have to do something like. I'm gonna go with Green Day Boulevard of Broken Dreams. Yeah.
My next one will probably be Aaliyah. I Care For You. Just in case I need, you know what I'm saying, want to talk sweet to me. Like, that I'm on that island. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Wake Up Alone, Amy Winehouse.
For Real Happy.
Hold on, y'all got here fast as fuck. You know how much I dwell on that Aaliyah? I was like, Aaliyah. Yeah. My shit.
I'll go For Real Happy, man. I gotta have that, man, because damn, that's gonna put me where I need to be. Matter of fact,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take For Real out.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I might need that later.
Yeah, ponder it.
I'm gonna use I See the Boss of Louisville on it.
Oh, shit. I forgot. How did I forget about me?
I got to have that out there.
Damn.
But like the thing about you is that you always gonna have that in your head. I don't really need it on an iPad.
I need that shit.
I don't really need it on an iPod because I can fucking play that shit in my head 1,000 times.
I had new shit anyway on the island.
Hell no.
But I would like to amend my second song though, because it's definitely got to be "Beautiful Flower" by India Arie. Because I know exactly what my last one is.
Look, I might find Civilization one day, right? And like, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
This me. This me, motherfucker.
That's crazy. Bro, I'm about to put you on a whole anime on some shit like that, bro. Niggas made records out of glass, bro. Like, cause the shit went back to the Stone Age.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas somehow made records out of glass. So, damn, you got a point. But
what's your third one, man? Let's do it. This one got to count. It's got to count.
And I don't even want it to be me, cause it's just like she said, I could always then redo me. Like I said, I have some new shit, but
yeah, and if I
that
find
third one, man,
I just create some new shit or recreate the shit that I have in my head. Cause like,
do I got mine?
I think you already said you. No, you have
my third one. I amended one. I say For Real. I might use. I'm not gonna use that. I got my third one.
You need some more time to think.
I did think I'm hard too.
yeah, because it's just like, do I want to keep it
go.
Go ahead.
1, 4, 3. Music Soul Child.
Music will goddamn put you in that mindset.
That's my
Cause you
I can listen to that song on repeat for days and it would never get fucking
on some
old.
Book of Eli shit, goddamn. Try my shit up.
Like,
I think my last one, bro, I'm gonna go with Maxwell, This Lifetime.
you think of yours?
bro, it's not fair.
You gotta make a choice.
It's so many fucking songs.
I only got 3. It's like, damn, this iPod only got this shit.
Fuck it,
Yeah.
damn. I'm gonna have to go with Richie Nelson Payne, man, because it's just like shit. It's too many other songs. Like I might as well keep one of mine. Fuck it. Might as well keep like one of mine that I would listen to like it's not even mine. Like, and that's one of the ones I listen to. Like, I listen to that shit like it ain't even me. Like, somebody else could have made that shit, and I'm like, bro, that nigga was snap.
That's how I do with A Love Alone, man. Like, I can literally listen to my show mix of that shit because, like, when that shit go, you know what I'm saying? Oh, like I can listen to that shit like by itself, nigga, and no words behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm hell of a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hell of a nigga, you guys. Yeah. But
why you didn't give us 5, bro? Don't do it now. I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna save it. You gonna have to use it for another artist. Yeah. Cause we saucing right now, man. You got the album out. How I Feel. Do you call it an album? Cause Juice is on here and he had a point. I was like, damn. He don't call us albums. He call them projects because he don't have it all that he need for an album. Like say like he'd be like he wanted a choir. Like he don't have the resources to have that come in right now. Right. So do you feel like this is an album or a project?
On that.
Hi, this is Richie Nelson and you're watching the Energy Podcast. Ladies, leave me the fuck alone. Hey bro, just like and subscribe.
Scale, I would say project. Because if you're at my show, you know I'm extra as hell. But in a good way. Yeah. In a very, very good way. I'm just 100% me. And I feel the same way. If I had more resources, I would definitely have been able to do more. It would have been Deuce composing it, but we would have used live band.
Hey, look, shout out to other Deuce, man. I have to call him the other Deuce because I work with, you know what I'm saying?
We just call him Deuce Tyrell. That's his name, Deuce Tyrell.
You know
shout out to Deuce Tyrell.
Cause then I work my nigga Deuce through the lens so much. I'm like, yo,
right? Cause that's who we talking to.
Yeah.
He probably like, what now?
But yo, shout out my nigga Deuce Tyrell. That nigga's a hell of a host, man. And then on top of that, I have never heard his music before.
Oh yeah, his music
is fire.
Show,
I was put on. I was like, oh shit, this nigga right here go crazy. Goddamn.
And he mixes. Not only does he produce, he mixes and masters all of our music. He literally does everything. He composes that shit, and he does everything. Like,
got to have you on the show, my nigga. You know where we at? Hot damn Energy guys. Hot damn pull up. Hang. Yeah.
I think I'm empty though.
She said she empty though. She needs some more in her cup. We don't give a fuck cause we getting
right.
drunk.
I'm not on your level, and I need to be at least like your level adjacent. I don't want to be there. I don't be on that street.
I want to
be on the other street looking at you niggas.
Man, like, once we started this podcast, she really been on it, man. We doing multiple episodes. Like niggas goddamn getting it in, like hang style, like
swing by.
Hang style. Like this shit really cool, man. Cause like I said, man, we ain't interviewing nobody. We just kicking shit and asking questions.
Kicking shit and asking
questions. Talking to our friends. Getting lit on the energy gods. Make sure y'all like and subscribe like my cup say. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let's see. What else I gotta ask? Alright, so yeah. This song the one I can't sing, but I be like, goddamn, the one you be killing that shit. Where the hell like
Too Deep.
Too Deep? Yo, it's called Too Deep? Okay, bet. Mm-hmm. Like, damn, where did you come up? Like, did you write that to have that part up in it? Or was you just, like, singing that shit and this came out like, oof?
So, funny story about Too Deep. The shit was for fun. It was a challenge. It wasn't even really supposed to be part of the album. Essentially what happened was, I was dating this guy. Fun fact. He's the guy in the recording on Healing. Mm-hmm. He is Nigerian, but he's like from like a British side, like so he has an accent or whatever.
Bruv.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you gotta hit this shit. You was hitting this shit earlier.
What you mean, bruv? But no, he doesn't do the whole bruv thing though. Okay, but he does have an English accent or whatever. So, anyways, I was talking to him. he likes to write music or whatever. So he was like, oh, we have to stop by the studio with my friends or whatever. So I get in there and he's like introducing me like, yo, this is Teia Elaine, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, well, since you're a singer and songwriter, sing something. Number one, I hate that shit. Mm-hmm. Then they took it a step further to be like, if you're so good, write a song. So I sat there for a minute, but like, I ain't no bitch. So I was like, find me a beat. So they're going through the beats or whatever. I'm like, that one. So he plays the beat. I literally start writing. Mm-hmm. They talking, doing yada, yada, yada. I'm like in the zone. I'm writing. I wrote that song in like 25 minutes. So I was like, well, shit. I done wrote this shit. Let's record it. So we recorded it or whatever. The bit was an effect. I didn't say I hit baby, but that was it. The rest was an effect. Okay. He did an echo effect. So fast forward to the show on the 19th that you first saw me at Skewers. Mm-hmm. So DJ R&B was like, hey, I did so good because I almost called this man by his government. He would have killed me. I had to think. I was like, stop. Hey, look,
cool. We were going to do bleep it out. We'd be like,
pause. Shout out my nigga R&B.
I hear him. Hey, look. DJ R&B. Like he been dancing across the Americas.
I wonder about the shit.
Hey, look, they ain't even killing it out there, bitch, man. Hey, no, my fault. I ain't mean to do that. My fault. Go ahead. Shit.
So he was like, I really want you to be a part of this show. Yada, yada, yada. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I'm trying to he told me how long the set was, and I'm like, fuck. At that time, I didn't have all the songs written. I was still working on Love Child. Me and Deuce were working on Love Child, but it wasn't serious, so we were taking our time. So we had like, I think it was like a 15-minute set. We probably had like maybe 10, 11 minutes of stuff recorded. So I was like, well, let's just throw this in here then. I did it, and then I could not do it because everybody loved the fucking song. So what was supposed to be a filler turned into a part of the project because I couldn't drop the project and not include that one, and it was everybody's favorite. Mm-hmm. So then what happened was I was like, okay, well, if it's going to be a part of the project, I have to make sure that the beat is legitimate because it was, I know that letter was, because my friend did that one for me. He literally made that beat for me and gave it to me. So I knew that was good. I didn't have to worry about that. All the other beats Deuce had literally made with and for me. So I didn't have to worry about those. But something was like, I'm very big on legitimacy. That's why I write all of my music. I don't even really let outside people like tell me what to do because that's Amy Winehouse is one of my influences. She wrote all her shit, and I'm really big on making sure that everything I write is me.
Yeah, facts.
Because it makes a difference. So I was like, well, let me make sure this shit is legitimate. So something just told me, it was like literally right before, I would say a couple months before they were released. I say maybe like 2. Something was like, just Shazam this shit and see what comes up. Mm-hmm. Shazam the beat, which the beat was fire. I'm not gonna lie, that beat was fucking fire. And that's what the beat that y'all know is not the beat though. Like,
I know it's remade, right?
I already, bro. That Shazam test will humble you, bro.
So I Shazam, mind you, it was some dude. His song was like and it was close too. Like the nigga was in Virginia, so there was no way I was going. I was like, damn, we got a lot of mutual followers. Like, there's no way for me to get away from this shit. And that was like his lead single that he was pushing. And I'm sorry, the shit was trash, bro. Like, you'll never know because you won't. Like, for what the beat was, it was so. He was talking about something about blowing kisses or whatever. Like for the beat
on the
yeah, but the beat is so like.
No, you
you had to do more. Like he didn't use it.
Sucks
he didn't
to be
use
you,
it.
Boy. Goddamn.
So I was like, fuck, well, what am I gonna do? There's no way I can drop this EP in Too Deep, not be on it. Like they'll kill me. Like so we got a band to remake the beat. which is what y'all hear now.
Yeah, because you can hear the
right,
all that shit.
So when performing it, I didn't have a performance track. I literally had just gotten the band to remake it, so I hadn't made a performance track for it yet. So I had to do the sound because I no longer had.
Yeah. That's why I went so fucking hard. Okay.
So then, so that I was really just emulating the original song, which had an echo effect.
That's hard as fuck. Hey, look, that's what Super Sauce guy shit. I bet niggas didn't know. Hold up. Deuce, go to commercial right quick on fuck niggas.
So, they was like, make a drop. Get niggas to come on, like, subscribe and share, shit. You know, the shit niggas be trying to ask niggas to do. Why ain't y'all did the shit? I'm just saying, it's easy, bro. I be sharing y'all shit. I be liking y'all shit. I be subscribing to y'all shit. But you don't want to do this shit to my shit. I be doing this shit to your shit. Now, what if I took my shit back and you gonna feel some type of way? Just do this shit to my shit, you know what I'm saying? Make that shit work. Thank you.
Alright, we back. Before we get up out of here, Teia Elaine, you got any shout outs?
Shout out to 4 Phones.
Hey.
Give a fuck that a nigga.
4 Phones, bitch.
Shout out to Deuce Tyrell, who's also part of 4 Phones, but he needs his own special shout out because that's my partner right there. I wouldn't be here without him.
Your shit.
Not in this position at least. Shout out to the official Teia Elaine team, which I'm going to have. I'm going to make an announcement on who that entails, but I'll just let you in a little bit. I have a nail tech, I have a stylist, I have a makeup artist, and I have my own photographer.
That's the double fuck you right
and
there.
And my own producer, because Deuce.
Right.
But so I'm going to be announcing who they are very, very soon because these partnerships are going to go crazy. I'm very big on building community because I feel like that is the key. Everybody's trying to compete with each other instead of utilizing resources. I need your services. You're providing a service. You need a client. I'm your client. Type shit. And building a network of people that can bounce ideas off of each other. Also, I know people that you don't know. You know people that I don't know. So cross branding is very, very, very important. So I want my own team because I need my shit consistent too. So I know that these people, they have proven that their work is spectacular. So I want my content to look a certain way.
Right.
And also, it's time for me to take a step up. I need music videos. I have to now put myself on a higher pedestal because that is the only way that I'm going to get to that pedestal.
Yeah, you can't
by acting like I'm already there. So I had to think ahead. Like, all right, well, now I need a team. Now I need to make sure that every show I look like this, that my hair is done. I have a hairstylist as well. A hair salon sponsor basically. And so there's a lot of collaborations that are happening, but not on the artist level, but as things that I need as an artist to try to advance to the next level because it's shit that I'm gonna need frequently, and why go to a bunch of different people when I can have my own tribe.
In-house, goddamn. That's how we doing this shit, goddamn.
I fake love all people that sincerely care about my craft and care about me as a person, and vice versa. I care about their craft, care about them as a person, as people. So,
hey, look, I respect it, man. That's some Super Sauce guy shit, man. Y'all see that shit in-house this year, man? You can't bullshit us, man, because we doing shit in-house.
In-house.
You know what I'm saying? We figured it out. Yeah. We done wasted that bread. Yeah. Now we saving that bread and putting it where it's supposed to go. Amen.
That part.
Oh my God, man. Look, man, they all have it. We done got them kick some player shit. Hey, look, we still pushing P? Or what's up?
A little bit.
Nah, fuck that. We pushing P. We pushing P. Yeah. We here with Teia Elaine, man. She just dropped the album. Make sure y'all get that shit. It's on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about all of them. You know what I'm saying?
All of them.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck. We all listen on. Hey, look, shout out all the people. We don't never do this shit, so I'm gonna do this shit, y'all. Shout out all our fans on Deezer, yo, cause I don't know like where people even listen to this shit at. But shout out to y'all, cause like
Hey,
I checked my shit the other day and I had a few motherfucking listeners, and I was like, oh shit,
hey,
them niggas listening to my shit.
Big
So yeah,
shit.
shout out to y'all, man.
I didn't know that, bro. Nice to meet y'all.
This shit everywhere, man. Like, yeah, iHeartRadio. I got a few people on there.
Big Lil. Nice to meet y'all.
Yeah, man. Like,
Shout out to Spotify. I
Spotify
don't know
is
what
great.
it is, but Spotify loves some Teia Elaine.
Yeah, they be looking
the
out.
fuck
man.
out of me.
They be looking out for
They
me. I
put
seen it.
letter on 3 editorials, and then I submitted "Kick It" as like the lead single of the one, and they put that bitch on a jazz editorial. And I was like, that shit caught me off guard, no lie, but I knew something was up. I was like, yo, this is an insane amount of streams, and one day I had like 2K, and one day I was like, something suspicious. But but I couldn't see it yet, because you can't really see like certain things. You can see the number of streams, but you can't really see the source until about 2-3 days in. So the third day I went and checked, and I was like, y'all like Krabby Patties, don't you? Because that bitch said like 22% editorial playlist. I was like, no, y'all didn't, did ya? And I looked, and it was a jazz one, and I was like, yo, Spotify loves me, and I love some Spotify. I push Spotify hard, like.
Facts, man. Shout out to all our supporters, man.
Big
Shout out to everybody fucking with the movement. Teia Elaine music. Goddamn everybody, you know what I'm saying, fucking with the Energy Guys podcast, man.
Right.
We appreciate everybody, man.
You gonna end it on one of those, right?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I didn't think you was gonna end it. I just want to make sure you was gonna end it on one of those.
No, matter of fact. Oh my god! Hey, look. Super Sauce Guys shit. Y'all know what the fuck's going on, man. _ the energy platform, baby. Me on my Sauce God. You got an IG?
Yeah, I got an IG at Teia Elaine. I'm gonna make it easy for you. That's TEIAELAINE. You see how I did that all rhythmic and shit?
Hey, Rich Notes to 2K. Make sure you follow Cousin Luther too.
Yeah, man. Follow that nigga too, man. Even though he ain't here. And look, fuck with us, man. Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Cause you want to be on this shit bad as fuck. You like, damn, I want to come kicking in the living room and smoke some weed with them niggas.
You roll up with us now at this
yeah,
point.
like, damn, get a plane ticket to Cali and all that shit, and come to the secret room.
We like one, you like one now. It's
Super
crazy.
Sauce Guy shit, man.
You don't even play the shit without a blunt.
Hey, look, man. Fuck with us. We out of here.
Appreciate you, dudes.